Talk a little bit about the measurement tools within ReadyPulse and how you measure social.
Yeah.
Because that always becomes, the question that we get asked all the time is how do I measure my programs? How do I measure my success? You had mentioned that you're seeing a 25% increase in sales when used on these online shopping sites. How do we measure that, and how does ReadyPulse help accomplish that goal?
Yeah, it's a great question, and so I think that's where the rubber meets the road, right? And where the huge benefit of social is twofold. One is that it's extremely measurable, and two, that it's extremely an extreme ability to actually personalize what you're doing. So the ReadyPulse differentiation is that we've tracked over 1,000 brands, mainly apparel brands, as well as over 100 million different social actions. And so what we've done is put together a pretty complex audience scoring algorithm that really measures the quality of that audience and the quality of those individual advocates. And we've also done that for content that is posted on those brand pages. And again, we're talking about brand pages specifically across Pinterest, across Twitter, across Facebook. So we're able to easily identify which advocates are contributing the most to the brand and which content is resonating the most within those fans and within those advocates. So what that allows for is our brands to clearly understand what type of content is eliciting what type of behavior from the advocates. For instance, there's a different type of marketing recommendation that we would surface if you wanted to take passive audience members and make them active versus actually targeting your most highly engaged audience. So we have a very complex audience and content scoring system, and when you put those two things together, you're able to compare yourself against your competition. So being able to say, what are not just your peers, but the best brands in social doing, and you're able to see who their advocates are and what their content that's resonating across their segments are. And the reason why that matters is because you're able to test what messages work on social, and therefore you have a very high confidence level that you're able to take that content from the best advocates and place that online on your e-commerce site, and you have a good confidence level that that's actually going to have a positive reaction with your customers online. And it's not necessarily 25% increase in sales, but it is 25% increase in conversions. And so there's marketers who have big conversion rates from a category page to a product page and then a product page to sales. But it's those conversion metrics. Even if you're going to, they're very small numbers, but even if you're going 1.5% conversion rate to let's say 1.75% conversion rate at a volume, at a scale and a volume, that's a very big deal for retailers. And the same thing for SEO increases. If you're able to increase that SEO by 10%, think about if you're a brand marketer, online marketer, the ability to reduce your Google AdWords spending by 10%. That would make a lot of people happy if they were, if they were able to reduce that monthly bill by a little bit.